Parte de ella de cómo están construidas nuestras casas o están hechas de materiales que son del bosque y son de palma guágara que utilizamos y el palma real también. La madera sí, bueno, son de ahí.
And the community and part of their beliefs is to keep their culture and traditions. Part of that is to mention that they build these houses which follows the name of tambo. You guys are in one tambo example, but it's a little bit different. Their houses will be having covers, you know, for a little bit of privacy. But the roof is actually built with two type of fibers that they get from the jungle, which is the nawala and also the royal palm. Or the... No.
Ajá. También, bueno, el piso que tenemos, la casa de nosotros en nuestro idioma emberá se llama tambo. El tambo de nosotros, bueno, el piso no es la de nosotros, es para casa de visitantes. El piso de nosotros es la que está de este lado, que es la palma gira. ¿Sí? Esa es la de nosotros.
Following that same subject about the house, in order to talking about the floor, we are using different floor for you guys because this is a tourism center for you tourists. They are using tables for you for more security. But in their houses, what it will be very unique and easily to find will be a kitchen and that type of fiber that also comes from the jungle. It's like the skirt of a tree that's called hira. Very hard.
Yeah.
Ajá. El humo, ¿verdad?, que recibe la casa para nosotros es muy importante. Como ustedes pudieron ver en la cocina de allá, el humo que recibe fortalece las hojas y como repelente en la área de las casas.
The kitchen is very important. Over here they don't have a kitchen, but it's unique on each one of the houses. Over there you see some smoke coming out because they're cooking for you. Why they have a kitchen inside of the house? Because it fortifies the materials of the house. The smoke is actually acting as a natural repellent for insects or other animals.
Bueno, la escalera también no es la tradicional, la de nosotros. Ahora que ustedes van a conocer un poco la comunidad, van a ver la escalera de nosotros, la tradicional es un solo tronco con escalones. Para nosotros, esto como es casa de visitantes, tenemos esta escalera como para ustedes.
The leather that we're using today in this house is also special, okay? It's also meant for tourism, okay? But in their houses, once you walk the villa, after we're done with the speech, you will see that they have a big chunk of wood with a few cups, big chunks, that they use in order to get to their houses. What is also very unique is that they keep up this distance or the gap in between the floor and the actual floor of the house to stay away from animals or stay away from the rain. Talking about electricity. In this community, they don't have any sort of access to electricity with the government. The only type of electricity that they use is coming from some solar panels that were donated by the University of Pittsburgh, United States. They first came here as you, like tourists, and in their second visit, they came here and donated solar panels to each family.
Ajá, nosotros también. La de nosotros no lo podemos dejar porque cuando no hace mucho sol, la batería no se carga. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Todavía usar lo nuestro, que es la lámpara con queroseno. Entonces con eso nos ayuda en el momento cuando no está cargada la batería.
For days like this where it's very cloudy and there's not too much sun, their solar panels will be getting charged. So they will be using their regular kerosene candles to stay, you know, a little bit awake during the night. Of a house like this, when they build it, is like 10 or 15 years, depending on the seasons, weather, and conditions of the material.
Bueno, también nosotros no tenemos una escuelita dentro de la comunidad. Enviamos a nuestros niños nosotros a la comunidad vecina que se llama Pararapurune, una comunidad. Ella sí cuenta con una escuelita, entonces enviamos a nuestros niños allá. español en la escuela y el Embera en la casa de la familia.
Education. In this community, they don't have an elementary school, okay? They don't have a school here built by the government or by them. What they do is that they educate the children so they can follow instructions in Spanish, and they send the children to the other side of the street where they have a school over there.
Other side of the
Or they
river.
also send the children to the other community that is very close, Pararauco.
Como la maestra es campuneamuera, así que nosotros tenemos que enseñar mucho español a nuestros niños para que pueda ir a la escuelita. Si no habla español, no puede ir a la escuela.
Guys, that term Campunia means outsider, and Huera means woman. Campunia Huera is basically them referring about the teacher, which comes from the outside, okay? It's very important to the couples to actually teach the little kids Spanish so they can follow instructions, because they will be sending their children to that school, and you know they have to follow instructions.
And they can't go to the school, right? Because they don't speak Spanish. Right? Is that what you said?
Si no hablan español, entonces no pueden ir a la escuela, ¿no?
Right.
Correct. If they don't know Spanish, then they cannot go.
Bueno, también dentro de la comunidad nosotros tenemos nuestros líderes, nuestra propia ley dentro de las comunidades. Cada comunidad tiene su ley para mantener el orden, tanto para nosotros también, tanto para nuestros visitantes.
All right, rules. As a community, they follow certain rules that are unique in the community and copied along the other tribes. Who is responsible to apply those rules and punishments? It's the Noko, or the leader.
Bueno, una pregunta, ¿no? Usted vive aquí 24 horas. Usted vive aquí. No va a salir.
No, nosotros no
Pero
hemos
¿qué usted
salido.
se hace por vida? ¿Trabaja o algo así?
Que si nosotros no trabajamos.
Sí.
Eso es trabajo.
Usted no come
De las turistas que vienen.
Exactly.
Mira, le voy a decir algo. Nosotros aquí estamos desde los años 50, ¿verdad? En el 84 se declara Parque Nacional, la cual nosotros cambió nuestra vida así, pero no tanto. ¿Por qué? Porque nosotros en Darien trabajamos en gran cantidad, pero hoy día aquí, como es un parque nacional, tenemos que trabajar en pequeñas parcelas, solamente para la subsistencia de la familia. Y bueno, nosotros como siempre hemos sido la cultura de nosotros es la agricultura, la pesca. Esa es parte de nuestra cultura, hacer ese trabajo. Pero claro, hoy día recibimos la visita que nos fortalece todavía más las tradiciones y la cultura.
Okay, guys, no, it's fine. It's a good question, actually. He asked if they don't have a job outside of this. She's basically saying that in 1984, the government of Panama declared the area as a national park. There were some rules that they had to actually accommodate because of that, which was stopping doing farming and reselling their products. They couldn't actually do that anymore here. So for them, it was a complete split of their life. Now they work pretty much having the opportunity of greeting you guys and talking about their culture and traditions. Okay, they are also allowed to do farming, but just through the surroundings of their houses.
There are families here, but there's still families down, I guess, whatever direction it is, not south, but whatever. Yeah. But the families kind of go back and forth still, you know, like they send their families down there, do new people come?
Pregunta si tienen algunos familiares en la comunidad que ellos de repente viajan, salen a la ciudad, regresan y así.
Sí, no, pero no exacto. Más que casi como hay un intercambio, ¿me entiendes? Sí. Así que algunas familias están aquí y si quieren regresar allá y otras familias quieren venir aquí, sí, es algo que hacen.
You mean in between communities, in between tribes?
No, between the original.
Yes, like,
Original Embera.
That's a good thing, yeah. Ustedes tienen familiares que viajan del Darién y regresan para acá y de aquí se van para allá, ¿verdad? Yes, yeah, that's a very good thing to explain.
yeah.
The people over there at Darien, in the community of Emberas, where the 30,000 people live, we'll be sending some people over here so they can have a better life. In their opinion, it's a better option. Okay? And they do the opposite as well.
Okay.
I'm actually very sad because there's a girl here, that she's from that end, and she's actually leaving over there in a few months. So I won't be seeing that kid again.
Well, just to add some information, remember, they moved here in the 50s, looking for a new place to live, okay? But the government create this area as national park. What happened in a national park? You cannot do agriculture,
No.
You cannot cut the trees.
no cut trees, no hunting.
Exactly.
So you couldn't, the resources. So they came into an idea to keep the culture, keep them here, and taking care of you, right?
The visitors.
Receiving tourists. So today you are sponsors of the Embera.
You are in charge of spreading that culture. So
Exactly.
do a lot of questions. Learn.
But this is where they live. This is exactly where they live from the 50s.
Go ahead.
These 5 communities, okay?
When did it become a national park?
1984.
What type of celebration?
Very good.
Las nuevas casas, canoas nuevas.
No weddings. No birthday. Okay? No weddings. There's no reason for celebrating. Okay. When they have a new canoe, when they have a new house,
I was like this.
that's a celebration.
A new girl turning to a woman.
¿Por qué? Porque Ancoré nos dejó mucha medicina natural, por eso nos tratamos con ella. Muy poco visitamos al médico, pero no está prohibido ir a visitar al médico. También el jedeco, que es la luna, entonces creemos la luna porque para la recolección de la madera.
Okay, let's talk about religion, okay? In their culture, they have a few gods. We're going to mention 2 that she just taught. The first one, and more significant one, will be the god of all the living things in the earth, okay? That is following the name of Papa Egoro. It also is tied up to medicines, or applying medicines by using plants from the jungle, okay? The second god that she mentioned is Hedeku, the god of the moon. They have a tradition that they will be building a house like this only during the full moonlight. And why they do that? Because if they don't follow that tradition, then the house's woods will be full by termites. So that's why they do it.
Ajá. Bueno, también nosotros, bueno, matrimonio solamente hay unión de parejas. Si un miembro de la comunidad hay unión de pareja, entonces no puede vivir dentro de la comunidad, más puede venir a visitar.
Okay, in the community they have celebrations that are usual celebrations like holidays, birthdays, or getting married. The only type of celebrations, as we mentioned, is like building a new house, a new tambo, or a new boat, or visitors like tourists, and also a girl turning into a new woman.
Grab one, please. Grab one. Tomen uno, por favor.
Quiero hablar sobre los... How do you...
Ask him. Punishment.
Punishment.
Okay? Any volunteer?
You will be the volunteer. Alright guys, we have an example here of the sepo. This is the favorite tool of the Noko. Why? Because if you behave, if you are 11 years or after, and you behave, you steal, you fight, then you will be sent to the sepo. Even if you're tourist, you can apply here. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So how it works? They will be trapping pretty much the ankles of my friend here, and then they will be putting this big piece of wood on top of the ankles, okay? You want to know where's the real sepo? Look over there. Over there they have two big pieces of wood. If Oscar is actually in the real cepo, he won't be able to lift this. It's very heavy. Okay, so he will be trapped. And now, the punishments can start with 3 hours or up to 3 days. And depending on what he did, they will be adding some sugar and honey. So the sun, the flies, and the ants.
Pressure. Somebody wants to try the real one?
No.
Logo de nosotros lo elegimos mediante una votación libre que decimos nosotros porque no usamos papeleta ni voto secreto. La persona que tiene la fila más larga es la que nos va a representar por 5 años. Ajá. Ella dice aquí el chipaimá.
Alright guys, once we have enough of the brown color, what they will do is that they will be wrapping up the fiber, brown fiber, like this. And then the girls will be going to the river, very close where there are a lot of sediments. They will dig a little bit and they will leave that for 2 or 3 days. After that time, it will be black like this, done by the river.
Oropo es esto de la
And this? 30 days to create this. Why? Because it's more fine works. The separation is more close to each other. 30 days, 20.
Ajá. No tienen bedea, nada más buena cautea, buena cautea pediquia para me pediquia.
Guys, she said Bedea. Do you have any questions about the hand crafts?
No.
All good?
They go to set, they go to sell them, how much?
Yeah. So, if you're interested in seeing more souvenirs, once we're done with the speech, we're going to go to the top of the hill where there's a red tent. That is the area for the souvenirs where you can buy their handcrafts. Oh, very important, guys. She wants me to share with you that we have 25 families here in this community. When you go to the souvenirs area, they have 25 tables, which means that each family creates unique designs. Just so you know if you want to collaborate with different families. Okay?
También, bueno, tenemos la pintura, nada más vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso ya para despedir aquí.
Round of applause to Nayeli. Thank you so much, Nayeli.
Bueno, también nosotros parte de la visita que ustedes nos han visitado, también nosotros les presentamos el tatú. Como les dije, si algunos quieren hacerse un tatú tradicional, más que nada se hace, y o quiere algo en especial, bueno, tenemos que hablar con la persona que tatúa.
Guys, if you are actually interested in getting a body paint or tattoo, please stay here and we will talk to the ones that has ink so they can do the tattoo to you, okay?
Sí, vamos a llamar a la muchacha que van a hacer el tatú si quieren.
So guys, we have Melio here.
Sí,
Melio,
el tatú.
we have Norelis, and we have Nathanael. 3 guys. They have ink. If you want a tattoo, you can get very close to them.
Remember, no needles.
No
Okay.
needles, it's just wood.
It's a regular tattoo, they see? They use the stick, a little stick here, to make the design, right? Just remember, it's a natural ink, right?
Comes from a fruit.
Okay.
But that's for life?
No, 6 days.
6 days.
If you wash yourself. 12
You
days.
take a shower every day? You take a shower every day?
Every day, of
Look,
course.
look at this.
6 days.
Ajá.
An example.
Twice a day, one day.
Bueno, señores, si alguno quiere tatuarse en la mano, entonces ellos lo van a
So let us know if somebody wants a tattoo. Remember, we got some fruits here, okay?
Sí. Señores, les quiero dar las gracias también por la atención que me han prestado. Muchas gracias.
Round of applause to Miss Jody for sharing all her knowledge. Thank you so much. And if you guys want a picture,
is it really a shake hands thing? Is it really? Okay, I thought you were messing with it.
Brandon was saying like
Get them.
Musicians, the flute, bamboo material.
El tambor que tenemos es de la madera cedro, el cuero de venado macho y hembra.
This drum have a female deer and male deer, two different sounds.
Tenemos entonces el tamborcito pequeño también que es de cuero de venado.
Another deer skin little drum.
Tenemos entonces
The special, the total body.
y tenemos la huilla que es el mismo material de la flauta.
Bamboo widow.
Y la maraca que es de tocino calabaza.
Okay, as you know, maracas.
Bueno, entonces, ¿qué va a pasar aquí? Nosotros primero vamos a participar. En la segunda, invitamos a todos nuestros visitantes para que vengan a participar con nosotros.
They are going to show you first, and then you're going to practice. Okay?
En la segunda, nuestro visitante.
The visitors will show.
Si no participa, bueno, vamos al cepo. ¿Vieron el cepo, verdad?
Remember the punishment. If you don't dance, we put you in the seppo. Okay?
si vuelvo a participar, pues le pongo la cuerda, voy.
Franse hoek, joh.
Nosotros. Tenemos la parte de arriba, la parte de la comunidad, y ahí tenemos la parte de artesanía, si desean cooperar con la familia.
Okay, feel free to walk around the village up there. Also, the red carpet that you will see over there is the...
Dat doen wij toch, de boten erbij ook.
Hunter, okay, all right, yeah. This is what we can do. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Oh, wait, I think, that one I was kind of...
Mommy, there's a helmet on you. Mommy, there's a box.
I got it. That's all.
So the bus over there.
Go like this. Exactly, just go like this. There you go.
So.
Pero me gustó, a mí me gustó usted. Sí, a mí me gustó usted cómo se manejó. Muy bien. Sí, con todo, con un par de... No, creo que yo... Mira cómo va, ¡Toma fuego!